Hey! All right, Lady Luck Club. Thank you for joining me. My name is Lady AuntTea. And my niece told you all that I would be doing some public service announcements here in the Lady Luck Club. And I told her, I said, it's cold in this house, and she gave me a robe to wear. So, for our very first PSA, we're going to take a look at this crooked Fulton County School Board of Education here in Atlanta, Georgia. Let me tell y'all what these miscreants did. These people voted to shut down a charter school here in Atlanta. I kid you not. And they couldn't even give explanation as to why they doing it. And then they called themselves trying to do it in the best interest of the kids. Let me tell you something. I know a couple of kids go to that school. One of them got all A's and the other one got all A's and B's. They ain't failing no test. They actually passing. They doing really well. And yet, none of them school board people came to the school. They never sat in the classrooms. They never even sat down and talked to the children or the parents about what the parents think about them shutting down the whole school. Let me tell y'all how trifling these people are. It gets worse. The day they decided to vote to not renew the charter was 8 days after the deadline to put your kids on the lottery to put them in another charter school. The deadline was February 15th. The day of the vote was February the 23rd. What are you going to do in 8 days? So you mean to tell me you're going to vote to shut down a charter school, disenfranchising hundreds of minority students, majority black, K through 8, is Rise Grammar and Rise College Prep. And you got hundreds of kids that's about to be thrown out there, and then the parents inconvenience to have to figure out where am I going to put my kid in school in time for them to go to a decent school by August of this year, 2023. Most importantly, my question is, Fulton County School Board, what y'all gonna do with the building and the parking lot that the school sit on? So you shut down the school, but you still got this building and the land that it sit on. What you gonna do with that? You gonna turn it to another school? Make it better? Let those same kids you just kicked out come back to a different, better school? What's your plan for this? How does this make any sense? Tell you something, it's crooked all around. I don't like it. And these public service announcements are very necessary so that you guys can be informed of what's going on, whether it's local to you or not. This is affecting our children. And a lot of these parents put their kids in these charter schools so they ain't got to put them in these horrible public schools where the kids ain't really learning nothing. Especially if it's in the rough area of the neighborhood. And I say rough area, I mean you got some schools that's just doing poor in Fulton County because they not funded well. The teachers really don't care. Teacher salaries are already low. And you got parents that don't care. I'll tell y'all something, parents. Your kids' education is a collaborative effort with the schools. You got to help teach your kids just like you want these parents, these teachers to teach your children when they go to school. You got to further that education at the home. So it takes both parties to do their part. And these kids are going to be affected the most. The parents going to be inconvenienced. The teachers got to find other jobs. This is going to be ridiculous. And the school board is not guaranteeing that the kids are going to get into another charter school. And some of these parents can't even do that. Some of these parents can't put their kid into another charter school. They can't. They gotta hope that they can get them in a school close to the house because they may not have transportation. Kids may not be able to have a way to get to school. Some of them may require before and after care. Y'all don't care about what y'all doing to the kids. Don't be lying like that talking about, so we care about the children. We don't care about the kids. Y'all don't care about them kids. Y'all don't care about them kids. If it's not y'all kids being affected, y'all don't care. They're horrible. Horrible. So, To the Fulton County School Board of Education, you suck. It is my pleasure to give you the first ever Miscreant from Hell Award. You have deserved it. Hell is hot. And if you gotta find out the hard way, that's on you. What y'all doing to these kids is wrong. Y'all never offered an explanation for it. Y'all never told their parents why this is happening. Never gave the parents a chance to even fight for it. And at the end of the day, you're making this decision so hastily, they need to be investigated. People need to follow the money. There's got to be some money behind it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everything I say in my opinion is how I feel, and I ain't changing it. My mind is set on this. There's got to be some money behind this motivation to sit here with this urgency to close the school down with no chance of trying to get an explanation as to why. Shutting down the school. Now, I told y'all, I'm Lady AuntTea. My niece, she's so bougie. Yo, she's so bougie. I love her dearly, but she's so bougie. Lady Luck so bougie. And no, she is not Lady Luck the rapper. She is Lady Luck on her court, but she's not the rapper. She's so bougie. But she told me, she said, "Auntie, please talk about it, because you know you're going to tell her like it is." And I am going to always tell her like it is. And anybody that's here and try to say that this ain't wrong, this is a good thing. Okay, well, just prove to me on paper why you shutting it down. And prove to me how you legitimately tried to get a school the chance to actually help repair the issue you claim they got. You can't tell somebody they got a problem and they don't get an opportunity to actually fix the problem. How does that work? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. It's ridiculous. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is PSA time. Our very first one. There's many more to come because I got a whole lot more to talk about. Fulton County School Board sucks. These kids gonna sit here and have to be thrown into public schools by August because the parents gotta scramble, figure out a way, get their kids in a different school. If the rival schools can't get a state charter, then the parents really out of luck. And what about the parents that live in that neighborhood and they gotta send their kids to the public school in that zone that's probably 10 times worse? They're the worst. Y'all the worst. Alright. I hope y'all enjoyed this PSA. I'm Lady AuntTea. And I'm out. Yeah, it's cold in here for real.